The Orion SilverMax has many uses. As you saw, we already mixed some and sprayed it as it was. Now we're going to show you things you can do with it. We're going to mix it with the Gamma Gold, which is the S207. We're going to do 1-to-1 mix. And then we're going to reduce that, and we're going to spray that out to show you what a beautiful base that can be for a Kandy or as a final color. So let's go ahead and do that,
sure,
Michael.
You got it. So again, we're going to go ahead and stir up.
Make sure it's well stirred.
Yeah, I like to say that.
Not much.
Yep. And again, as John was saying, we're going to do 1 part the Orion SilverMax to 1 part our carrier base Gamma Gold. And this is going to look fantastic.
You bet it does. The Gamma Gold by itself is beautiful, but it really doesn't have any metallic.
Right.
And so you're adding the maximum metallic that you could possibly add, the one that has the most beauty, most reflectivity, maximum coverage, which really adds to the coverage. When you add a pigment to it, the coverage is increased. And the color, as you'll see, very beautiful.
Yeah, here
and
we
it picks
go.
it up immediately.
So let's see what we get here. Actually, I should probably reduce it first before I start stirring up.
Go ahead and stir it by itself. Of course, you're going to lose your marks.
Yeah, it's all right. Look at this.
Go ahead and show them that.
Wow.
Now
I don't know if I want to. This is a secret here.
This is one beautiful gold.
Look at that.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at the way that registers.
It certainly enhances. Now, take your stir stick and move down on your mark so you can see it again.
You got it.
And then add your reducer and you're good to go. And we'll go ahead and strain this into the gun and shoot this on a speed shape as well, so you can see how beautiful this is. And then we'll go ahead and put a Kandy color over it to show you how that enhances the depth. And then, of course, we'll clear coat everything that we've been spraying.
I think I want to take it a step further here, John. I think I want to spray this and then mix up the Gamma Gold with a little bit of pale gold in it at 3-to-1 and spray it over that and show everybody how quick you can get that base coat to cover over this. And then we'll Kandy over that. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Now you're talking.
All right.
It's just another step that adds to the depth and the enhancement of the finish.
It's another step, but you know what? It's going to add that much more beauty, I think.
I agree. Well, we'll strain this into the gun. We'll get it going.
As you can see, the second coat has already got complete coverage. Doesn't take much for this 1-to-1 mix to get coverage. This is a great way to get a fast base for any of your Kandys or any other carrier base that you want to put over this. All right, we're going to put the third and last coat on just to get a nice little drop coat on it. But right now we could leave it like that, but I just want to get the insurance one. I just had a great idea. Since we have this as a base, I want to show you how easy putting another carrier base with an effect over that is going to be. It's going to save you a lot of time and trips around the car, still give you a lot of bling with some Kandy. So we're going to take some of the standard 07, which we did with the Gamma Gold, and we're going to take a pale gold Metajewel, and we're going to put that in 3-to-1 and spray it directly over that, and it's going to cover you immediately. So you probably 1-2 coats, you're completely done. Metajewels are unique. They almost look like ice pearls. They have a lot of bling. They're cut like a spear, so you get a lot of angle and direction. All right, let's stir it up and load it up.
Our next step is to take the Orion SilverMax which you know how tough it is and what a good covering product it is, do not try using any effects packs in it, because they kind of get lost in this product because it is such a maximum coverage product. But as you saw when we mixed it with the S207, how beautiful gold it turned into. When you add pigments to it, the pigments affect it beautifully, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to use a Kandy concentrate and show you how you can color the Orion SilverMax to get near your Kandy color to ease the application procedure. It takes nothing away from the final color. All it does is make your job easier. That's the name of the game. Yep. Let's go ahead and mix that up and show them how it impacts it.
Yep, so you can see how this Orion SilverMax is basically kind of a workhorse, because you can do so many different things with it.
There's nothing like it. It's the ultimate. And silvers have always been a dominant factor in the custom world, but there's never been one like this.
Never. So I'm going to actually cut that in half and just go 5 to a half.
It takes so little of this to impact the color and get it looking the way you want.
Yeah.
About 10% mix, is that what you're thinking?
Yep, exactly. Ooh, boy, you can see that already.
She pinks out really quickly. Now this has not been reduced yet.
No.
But look at what happened.
Man, that's beautiful.
Now what a base for Kandy red, for burgundy, for apple, or for brandy wine.
Brandy wine, wild cherry.
Wild cherry, the list goes on and on and on.
You can do purple.
And here's the other thing that people don't realize. This reduces the rebound, and the Kandy jobs live longer.
Yes.
They're probably 2 or 3 times longer by reducing that bounce that you get from the pure silver.
Yeah.
So a lot of reasons. Easier to paint, longer lasting job. Well, let's put this in a gun. You got to reduce it yet, 2 to 1. You're getting your mark. And we'll strain this into the gun and paint a shape with this and put a Kandy color over it so you can see how quickly the Kandy comes on, how easy it is, and how forgiving it is. All right, let's strain it in the gun.
Perfect.
Mike, that was impressive.
Wasn't it?
I'm telling you, man, the coverage, the look,
amazing.
The colors, I mean, how easy it is.
Yep.
One of the things that we did and we wanted to talk about it is Mike didn't wait between coats. We just kind of banged it to show you the speed involved. But we would prefer to see each coat flash solvents before the next one goes on. But for the demo purposes, we ran through it. But you cannot look at that bright silver out in the sun directly. It just about blinds you.
It does.
And the Kandy, how did that look? I mean, and how easy was it over the tinted base, you know?
I agree. But the coverage is amazing over the standard gray and the white primer. I mean, did you see how fast it was? You could barely tell the difference as they were getting sprayed. Yes. I mean, it was just immediate. First coat, I mean, it's amazing.
And when we mixed the silver, the Orion SilverMax into those carrier bases, which I call toners. You know, I mean, I'm from the old school, and I keep calling those things toners because that's what we've always called them. But carrier bases is the way to put it nowadays, so you don't get messed up and not understand what we're talking about.
And you can take any of those S2 carrier bases.
I mean, some of the colors, and then the less you put in, the darker it gets. The more you put in, the lighter it gets, and there is no limit to how much you want to do. I mean, it's just what spectrum are you looking for? What color spectrum are you looking for? And then no reason not to take the carrier bases and mix them together to come up with all kinds of unique colors. I mean, it goes off the scale on the things that you can create with this.
It's limitless.
With this, but it's that unique platelet that you're not going to find anywhere else that makes this product stand out in a crowd. And then watching it work like we just did, how amazing is that to see the coverage and what an amazing product.
I agree. And the Kandy, just the depth when you get in the sun, the Kandy just reflects unbelievable.
And Mike makes it look easy. simply because it is.
That's right. If I can do it, you guys can do it.
Well, we want to thank you for watching, and you had something to add about get on the site.
Yeah, if you want any of the technical data sheets or some VOC information, just go to houseofcolor.com. You can pull all that up.
And it's compliant.
100% California compliant.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks
thank you for watching. Bye-bye.